Katrina Potter, and I got started in the world of essential oils about 3.5 years ago. When I first got started, I was working as a speech language pathologist, and I had about a full-time caseload. I was working a lot, and for us and my husband and I, at the time it was just the two of us, and we had been really bogged down with a lot of debt from our years in college. And so for me to get out of that scenario, I felt like the only answer was to work more. Take more hours, take more hours, take more hours. Sure, I can work this side job. Sure, I can work this side job. And so as a result, my life was completely encompassed by work. When I was out of work, I was miserable because I was so tired. My body was just burnt out from all of the hours that I was working. And so for me, it became this quick wake-up call of like, holy smokes, I am going to be in debt forever, or I'm going to have to work myself to the bone. And so it really got us thinking of what could we do outside of the box. Well, then I kind of got smacked across the face, I guess, with this idea. And so what happened was I had another speech pathologist was having this essential oil class, and I hemmed and hawed. I didn't really know what essential oils were, and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna go. So I went, and more so as a favor to her, but it was amazing to me how things just connected and clicked. So at the time, I had been struggling with a lot of hormonal imbalance issues, some skin issues, and those were things that I had gone to countless medical professionals. It had been probably close to 10 years of going through all of that. And so as I had spent thousands of dollars trying to get solutions, I sat at the end of this class, and the woman that taught it just sat down with me, and she's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. It's either this, or it's either this. And so I started dissecting it a little bit, and then became an advocate for myself. And so when I went to the medical professionals, I was able to say, I want this done to check out this. So I was able to identify what the hormonal issue was, and then was told we were going to have some issues as far as trying to conceive and things like that. So that was kind of where I was coming from. I had a lot of digestive issues, a lot of brain fog, a lot of other things going on that I just accepted as normal. I just thought, at that point in my life, I was 24, I think. And so I just thought, this is how it is. I got the luck of the draw. This is just how my life is supposed to be. And kind of took on that victim mindset, which is, crazy now looking back, but I felt so weighed down with life, with my health stuff, with workload, that I just felt like that was how it had to be. So fast forward, I started sharing the benefits of essential oils and natural lifestyles with my friends and family, because as I was starting to incorporate different supplements and things into my lifestyle, I was very quickly discovering that this was something that was extremely effective. It was very affordable. It was saving me tons of money from, instead of doing the other procedures and things that I was doing. And it was saving me time. I now could just grab an oil out of my medicine cabinet, apply it, and get relief, rather than having to take a day off from work, which I did not get paid, and then, missing that time from work, missing helping the families. There was all of these things that were kind of being saved from having this natural solution. And so I very quickly started sharing this with everyone, because I felt like I had discovered this treasure chest full of awesomeness. And so I did it as a side thing. I still worked my jobs, and then on the side, I started educating people. I started educating myself more, educating my friends and family. They started wanting their friends and family educated, and it just very quickly snowballed. So then I decided after about 2.5 years that this is something that is my calling in life. I, as much as I loved my job as a speech pathologist, it wasn't my calling. And I could just tell that it was requiring a different identity of me. So I was feeling like I was this one person outside of work and I was this other person while I was at work. And so that shift required me to make some changes in our life. So I decided to step away from my job and step into advocating for natural solutions full time. And I have not looked back since. I love it. And now I'm able to support other individuals that are feeling that same burden of whether it's financial burden, emotional burden, just the chains of life or whatever the topic is. I'm able to help them see that there's something else, whether it's health freedom and healing as far as, finding natural solutions and those types of things. Or maybe for them, it's more the financial piece. And so I'm able to support them as they continue and begin and continue their journey with providing natural solutions. And so that to me is like the complete package. And in doing so, I'm connecting with some of these the most amazing people that are like-minded, that are wanting to jump in on this natural journey. And I just think it's awesome. And so the goal with this YouTube channel is to bring all of that together and to provide you with that on a platter. So the people that I'm in coming into contact with that are brilliant and they have their own piece of knowledge with natural solutions, we're going to have interviews with them. I'll be sharing some stuff of my own and then adding in some of that other pieces as well. So awesome. I'm super excited that you have fallen onto this video, and I'm really excited to continue to support you on your journey with natural